Good morning, y'all. Happy New Year's Eve. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, positive, high vibe, energetic morning. Um, I wanted to come just give a really uplifting message for this day. There's so much energy in this day, there's so much invisible energy that's happening just like within the universe and the solar system and just the planet and all of it, and just tapping into that and feeling, trying to feel that just on that deeper, more intense level rather than just the surface excitement of all of the fun and festivities of bringing in the new year as well, is just really cool. So it's good to start the day off on a positive vibe, to bring in the new year. So I did pre-shuffle and pull a nice amount of cards before the reading started. Um, and I started out with the Angels of Abundance. So the first card that we have here is Blackout Distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. Pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Okay, so with the blackout distractions card, even though it's focusing on physical things in that specific card, talking about turn off your electronics, turn off your phones, turn off the TV. Um, these are all very, very, very true things. Yes, do that. Like, our phones can be such a distraction. It's like a catch 22 because they're such a distraction, but they're also like the new age way for, side hustles and just bringing an extra income and everything that people use them for, from their schedules to just all of it. It's just, there's it's the balance, the plus and the positive and the negative. But in any case, it is good to turn it off. Um, Meditate, get in your own space, and also block out the distractions mentally. We tend to be in a state of, just always thinking, always planning, always needing something to grab onto in the future rather than just sitting in the present moment and just taking a deep breath. Let's do it right now. Let's take a deep breath and hold it for a second and then let it happen. And let's just be appreciative for this current moment right here. Take another deep breath. Let it happen. Right. Okay, so that, for example, just taking a second to just be in appreciation for this moment right here and just acknowledge that, like, nothing that we're worried about, and of course there are going to be exceptions. But for most of us right now at this moment, nothing that we are worried about is affecting us in this moment. There is nothing wrong. Like, it's a good vibe. So let's ride on that and be appreciative for these moments. Because the more that we're in the present and appreciate these moments, the more we're going to attract these type of moments through the law of attraction. Visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. So That's what I was just saying. Like, we attract what we think about. And I say this in a lot of the videos that I do. Like, when in a negative mindset and in a worried mindset, we don't necessarily attract that specific worry yet. Um, just like in a positive mindset, when you're attracting something, like, it just brings on this funk. Um, and you might eventually manifest that if you keep thinking about it that way. In the loving, high vibe, energetic mindset, though, that attraction is extremely magnetic. Um, so the the outcomes, the changes, the effects, like, I'm trying to think of the word that I'm looking for. Like, you'll notice the changes rapidly when switching from a negative mindset to a positive mindset, just with synchronicities, and all of that good stuff. Abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in your future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. Right. So we have to live as if we already have what we're wanting, because the universe, like, the universe doesn't know. And it's not even just that, it's the energy within us. Like, if we're in, like, a fight or flight mode psychologically, our bodies don't know the difference. So it takes us doing the mental psychological practice to get ourselves out of that mind state, and then our bodies stop following with those symptoms of, like, rapid heartbeat and anxiety and, just the other things that come along with it, the disorders and all of that stuff. That's all mental, um, and can be controlled with our thoughts. So when we sit here and just try to think about already having that energy doesn't know, like, whether we have it or not. So it's like tricking our minds, like, it the energy doesn't know that we don't already have that, so it has to come in. It's just the law of attraction. It doesn't have a choice. It's got to come through if we're not putting up those mental blocks. Sorry, I'm a Pisces moon, and I don't know. I'm just not, like, able to get out what I'm trying to say right now. So bear with me. I'm doing my best. Okay. We have the ferret. Okay. The ferret basically means that there's nothing to do. Like, whoever this message is for, collectively, like, again, just sitting in the present energy and acknowledging the present energy, and then thinking in the sense that you already have what you want in the present moment, not thinking about how you're going to be there in the future. Again, like the card said, like, not thinking that it's one day away. It's always going to be one day away if you think that it's one day away, if you're working towards it. Imagine that you're living in it now, working in it now, that your business is fully thriving now. This is what's happening. And that energy has to come in. So the ferret is just chilling, just, like in this picture. Wow. And it looks, there's like a grass volcano with, like, a It might not even be a volcano, but in any case, there's a beautiful rainbow coming out of it. And it looks like she's like pouring potion or something. In any case, after that, you have the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is just everything. It's everything. Like, again, there's nothing left to do. There's nothing left to do. This is just the most beautiful, beautiful energy. And the Eight of Wands is, you have either reached your goal or it's coming together now. Like it's coming together as we speak. Um, there's nothing left to do. Nothing left to do. Act with honor and integrity and speak your truth. Number 33, Cosmic Sapphire. So you're protected. Your energy is totally protected physically, energetically, in every aspect. Rose gold, cosmic pool, bathe in cosmic love, soak up wisdom. You might be getting a lot of downloads at this time, like just guidance, like mental guidance. Also, you might be seeing like certain animals or like hearing like owls at night. Um, just acknowledge the energy, acknowledge it. When you hear the birds chirping, acknowledge that. If you hear, dogs barking, just be open to every form of energy that's coming through because just taking the time to to know and to really know that like every being of life on this planet is is living, breathing life in some form. Um, so just having the respect for that, even seeing a spider like run across the table, a lot of people will be so quick to just smash it down, and it's like almost 100 out of 100% times, like that little spider is not going to hurt anything or anybody. And who are we to say that like our life is more important than that little spider? We don't know that on a greater realm of things. We don't. And so just being able to stop and appreciate that life. Um, I remember it was probably like a year ago, the first time that I couldn't step on the roach. And when I tell you, like, it's happened a few times, I live in New Orleans too, so it's like there's no avoiding it. It doesn't matter what you do, there's gonna be la cucarachas around. Like outside in the oak trees and everything, like it's gonna eventually happen. They're gonna land on you. And I didn't freak out. Like, and it sounds so silly too saying that because it's like these little creatures are tiny. Like, why would anybody be afraid of them to begin with? I mean, I get it. We're programmed to think like they're icky and disgusting and this and that and whatever. Um, Yet it's like it's not my right. It's not my right to harm anything. Um, and so just having that respect, other living beings acknowledge that. Plants acknowledge that. Trees acknowledge that. Insects acknowledge it. Animals acknowledge it. Life acknowledges it. Um, yeah. Grandmother Moonstone, cycles of change, illuminating boundaries, new beginnings. New beginnings. So it's New Year's Eve. Tomorrow is the start of the new. I know we just had the winter solstice too, so some go by that. And if that is the case, then we are just in the new start. Cycles of change. you some of you may have a grandmother that you were close to, that you may see signs and synchronicities of. That energy might be strong now, like bringing in the new year. I'm feeling that energy right now, that somebody's grandma is just very close to them. Past life healing, letting go of anger, forgiveness. Dioptase and larkspur, letting go of anger, forgiveness. So now's a perfect time to do that. Like, what a great day to do that. Just letting it go. Like, it's the last day of the year. Just let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. Whatever it is, like guilt, resentment, anger, insecurity, just shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. And let it go. It just feels so good to just think about, like, just releasing it. And we have the ability to do that. Like, our minds are so powerful that we can heal ourselves physically, internally, all of it. Just imagine every program, every dysfunction. I mean, our bodies are literally just these avatars. Just imagine a cleanse, like when you stick, like back in the day when they used to have like floppy disks that you would have to put stick into the computer to do a cleansing. Imagine like one of those discs being stuck into our body and like just pressing a button and it cleans everything. Or like when you flip the cleaning switch on the oven and it just cleans it internally. Just imagine that and like do that in a meditation, however you decide to do that, and just watch what it does. Watch what it does. It's cool. Dream and journey. Yes. Do it in the meditation. Dream and journey. And move to the beat of your own drum. Honor your inner knowing, says the medicine mother. And that inner knowing, y'all, like it's it's soft and there's no fear surrounding it. It's like, okay, like, all right. It's like a light bulb that goes off, you know? Um, so it's not gonna be full of anxiety and fear and like, ah. It's very like, hey, it's me. And then the sun. Enjoy success and happiness. So collectively, this year is gonna be amazing. Whatever you all have been working on in 2023 is like at this point where like 2024 and soon into 24, like I'm not even talking like by the end of 24 you're going to be like, okay, yay, I did all this. No, no, no. Like this has already been done, and this is like in 2024 you're really going to start to see the change that all of the effort that you've put in already has brought. Like um you're really going to be able to like enjoy what you've created rather than being so busy and caught up in it that you can't really sit back and like look and see. Um, and you're going to have this like new sense of energy, like a rebirth, you know, just like with the solstice, it's a rebirth. Our energies are reborn with that as well. Um, Especially doing like the inner cleansings and the meditations, it is going to allow this new energy, almost like a childlike energy, but with a the adult knowing and knowledge of how to do what you're doing. So if you started your own business, you know, a few years ago, and you're getting to the point where like you're incorporating something new, like you're gonna have like all kind of new downloads, all kind of new ideas, all kinds of new um just interest in people that want to join whatever you're offering, or just customers, clients, whatever it is. It's gonna be like a whole new level, like an upgrade. Um, you know, like you're building a second story to the house that you built from sticks. So it's just really good. It's really good. It's really good. Um, I'm gonna pull a couple of cards from this deck right here. I'm pretty sure it's inner fucking peace. Wax on, wax off. Wax the hell off the task at hand. Wax the hell off the task at hand. Yeah, right. That's funny that that's happening. Wax on, wax off. Wax the hell off the task at hand. Yeah. So whatever this is, like, that's what it is. Like, the foundation is already there. Like, you already have the brand new awesome car. Like, it just needs to be waxed. You're putting the wax on. It's about to shine. Yes, it's about to shine. I love it. I love it. Ooh, what else? What else, Spirit? Thank you, God. Thank you, angels, ancestors, loved ones, all y'all. Find your fucking center. Like a jelly donut full of peace. Find your fucking center. And at that place, you will find your peace. I'm going to take my own advice. Taking my own advice. Taking my own advice. Busy transcending bullshit. Pick one thing beyond your control and let it go. Just like that. So let it go. Stop. Yeah. Busy transcending bullshit. Putting that energy alchemy on it. Transcending the bullshit. Pick one thing beyond your control and let it go. Just like that. All right. So let's do it. Pick one thing beyond our control. Everybody's could be different. All right. Let it go. One, two, three. Just like that. All right. Let's get another one. Let's get another one and another one. Okay. The power of serenity now. Pencil it into your schedule. Yes. Calm your mind, chill, meditate, have me time. Like, it's so important. It's so important. That's one of the things I wanted to say too. Like, how about making self love like one of the most, if not the number one thing? I'm making it number one on my list. Self love. Like, obviously, if you have kids and family, like, I'm not saying don't put them first, but you know what I mean. Like, love yourself. Love yourself. In those times that you're feeling like overwhelmed and just defeated and all of that, that's when you love yourself even more. Even more. All blissed out and nowhere to go. Guess I'll just chill. Yes. Self love. Like, oh, I was just saying it. All blissed out and nowhere to go. Guess I'll just chill. Yes. Like, that energy is needed. It's needed so much. And it's just a cup of coffee with some sugar cubes and whatever that is. What is that? That's some little, what are those things called? What are they called? If anybody's watching my video and you know what they call, put it in the comments. I don't know what they're called. I forgot. That's gonna drive me crazy. Keep calm and trust God. Source. Whatever you believe. I like to speak all the languages regularly because to me it's all the same thing, just voiced differently. Grace and peace be yours in abundance. 2 Peter 1 verse 2. The name of the Lord is a strong fortress. The godly run to him and are safe. And that can also be taken as when you trust in the universe and just know that, like, you're living in the energy of love and goodness, like that's what you're going to attract, and that's the energy that you're going to be in. Ooh, I'm coming, Paliacha. Trust the past to God's mercy, the present to God's love, and the future to God's providence. St. Augustine of Hippo. Be strong and take heart, all you who hope in the Lord. Psalm 31, verse 24. Yeah, so again, and being in that energy of love, which is, the heart chakra, like that's what you're going to attract. So, with that being said, I hope everyone has a wonderful, fabulous, amazing, safe, exciting, just high vibe, high energy new year. I love y'all. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Um, I hope maybe y'all can hear me a little bit better. I did get a new little setup here, and I didn't even turn on the light the whole time. I'm not sure that that would have been better or not. In any case, obviously, I'm still pulling it all together. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you.